Top 10 Surprising Things That Were Invented by Woman. Number 10. The Apgar scoring system. Each life begins with this score. All newborns are tested during the first 5 minutes of their lives. It is crucial to determine their medical condition and provide immediate care if needed. Now this test is known as an acronym: appearance, pulse, grimace, activity, and respiration. Virginia Apgar. She was the first woman with a full professorship of anesthesiology and specialized in surgery and childbirth. Number 9. Signal flares. Martha Costin, the inventor of the Costin night signals, had a hard life. At 21, she became a widow with 4 sons. Her husband Benjamin Costin was a scientist, inventor, and worked for the U.S. Navy. Regrettably, he died young because of the harmful effects of chemicals he used. He left little money, so Martha had to earn a living by herself. Number 8. The foot pedal trash can. Lillian and Frank Gilbreth were a couple who worked together in efficiency management. They were the first to decide to use psychological methods to improve the productivity of workers. After Frank's sudden death, Lillian continued their work and concentrated on household management, something she was keen to the importance of after having 12 children. She invented essential kitchen appliances, such as the foot pedal trash can. Number 7. Monopoly. The story behind the game Monopoly is associated with a scandal and injustice. The original game was called Landlord's Game and was created by Elizabeth Magie. She wanted to implement Henry George's anti-monopolist ideas about single land value tax for owners, including wealthy landlords, and taught this theory to her friends and colleagues. Number 6. A paper bag. Most grocery stores use paper bags. Even so, few people know how they were created. In the 1860s, Margaret Knight was working in a paper plant when she invented a machine that automatically made paper bags with flat bottoms. Most grocery stores use paper bags. Even so, few people know how they were created. In the 1860s, Margaret Knight was working in a paper plant when she invented a machine that automatically made paper bags with flat bottoms. Number 5. The dishwasher. The dishwasher creator, Josephine Cochran, led an ordinary and prosperous life. Her husband was a successful young businessman, so she had nothing to worry about, except the heirloom china. One day, her servant broke a few dishes while washing them. Upset, Cochran decided to help her servants and create a machine that could do their job. Cochran's creation became popular among homemakers only after her death. In 1916, Hobart bought her company, to be renamed the Whirlpool Corporation. Number 4. Windshield wipers. In the early 1900s, Americans actively used streetcars, but they were difficult to drive safely when it rained or snowed. A driver had to open a front window to move away rainwater and snow often while the streetcar was moving. Mary Anderson noticed this problem and decided to create a device that could clean off the windshield instead of the driver. She invented mechanical windshield wipers and received a patent in 1903. Number 3. The solar house. In 1950, Maria Telx, a researcher, and Eleanor Raymond, an architect, presented their idea called the Dover House, a house that was completely heated by the sun. A similar house had been built a few years earlier, but it was heated only during sunny days. Telx solved this problem by using the sodium salt of sulfuric acid, which effectively saved heat energy from sunlight. A solar house looked like an ordinary building. Number 2. The circular saw. In the early 1800s, Tabitha Babbitt, who was a member of the religious community of Shakers, had noticed that pit saws used in her community to cut wood were not effective and needed improvements. Tabitha got an idea to increase saw productivity. She constructed a model which consisted of a circular blade and a spinning wheel. This device was powered by a wheel pedal. This made the work of cutting wood much easier and more effective. She never patented her creation and shared it for free. Number 1. Kevlar. In the 1960s, famous chemist and pioneer for women in science, Stephanie Kwolek, invented a lightweight but extremely strong substance, named Kevlar. It was an unexpected discovery while she was working on improvements to car tires. Kevlar is an extraordinary material. It is used for protective clothing and equipment, sports equipment, and even in the space industry. Kwolek's invention continues to save thousands of lives and to advance plenty of contemporary technologies.